Alrighty, welcome back and thank you for returning. Looks like we're still working on the room of requirement like we left off last time. And let's see. We still need to make a focus potion. And I think we just did this because, okay, I need to speak to Professor Weasley. And then, oh, meet with Sebastian, where we'll learn Confringo. Okay, I need a focus potion.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
You know what? I just noticed that he does the same circular motion with the wand
Just
when he's
aim your wand
learning a
at
spell.
any conjured item and perform spell to customize it. Oh, what exactly is the quest here? Alter size of an item and style. I don't want to change the style. I like this style. That's why I picked the styles. Alright, fine. We'll change it back. Oh, nope. That's not what I was aiming at. I was aiming at that. Okay. And now alter the size, so... Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that balcony whilst using the altering spell. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambience, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
There. Oh, good. There. Yep.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learned a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
And now it gets bigger.
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Okay. Now, first thing. Come on. I always prefer having all of my potting stations down here. Oh. That's not what I wanted. I'm not aiming at that picture. Stop grabbing the picture. Stop grabbing the picture. Obviously not grabbing the picture. Stop grabbing it. How does that... Oops. There. Then left it. There. Much better. Okay. Low one. Okay. There. And last but not least, okay. Nope, nope. Okay, I need to go to I need to go get my cabbages and stuff. Okay. And I believe it was just use it. I don't actually have to fight anybody using it, right? Right, just use. Okay.
Excellent.
Alrighty. Now to go down to the potions tower. Oh, I think there's a...
Revelio.
Yep. Now to go down to the potions classroom.
Hogsmeade is the only ball wizard in the village. Ah.
Gotta wonder in Hogwarts, how much time do the kids have between classes? I mean, I've been in schools that you have like 5 minutes between classes. But then again, I've also been in schools that you have 10 minutes between classes, so I'm actually kind of curious. Oh, potions over here.
What are you up to now? When Professor Sharp is so intimidating.
Coming along.
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
Right. Alright. So we got the pulso down. Okay. Let's go to the Undercroft so I can get Ringo.
Is it 2 pinches of Angelica or 3? You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Excuse me. So you don't want to hurt your situation with Ominous, but pretty much the first thing you do after you meet me is show me this place that he doesn't want you to show anybody. Right. You're a good friend.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses. Confringo! Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You're getting... That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the port key, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Revelio.
Yeah. Thought I remembered some chests being in here. Nothing really big. Alright. Time to face Ominous.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone. Not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
I kind of repeat my earlier statement of he's not that great of a friend if he's revealing your secrets to the first person he pretty much meets.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
Alright, let's take a look here. Acquire and use invisibility potion. Acquire and use a thunder brew potion against enemies. And then to the map chamber. Okay, well, let's do the flight test first. Then, I'll see what I can do about those two. That one. Do the flight test first, though.
I would like to teach Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Huh. I always felt this should be bigger. It's pretty small if you think about it. There's not much room for the game. But then again, I could see people sitting here watching a game. Alright, let's go down.
Hey you, Ravenclaw.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Ravenclaw.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Alright, let's see what I can do here.
Now that's more like it. Made it. Now that's more like it. This is rather fun. Success.
too bad.
Ugh, that's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared. This place has seen better days. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
Okay. How much money do I have? Got 1,000. But I also got a bunch of stuff to sell, I believe. I think. Yeah, I got some stuff to sell. So, yeah, should have enough to... I should have enough to get my couple set. Alright, let's see. What do I want to increase? Kind of like a mystery. Let's go back to core. Forget. Yay. like the night dancer better anyway. Okay, nothing better. Yeah, not much to change, but a couple things. Excuse me. Okay.
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
Someone died here.
Aye. Fortunate, really, that it was just the one. Now then, how may I help you today?
I think I'll just have a look around for now.
Very well. Let me know if you see anything you like.
Just what you want to hear from a shop. Only one person died here while they were shopping. Gee.
What do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Your things will be safe with me until they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money.
Alright, let's see. Okay. Let's do chopped cabbages.
I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Alright.
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
How much money do I have? I got 80 gold left. Nothing left to sell. What are the 2 quests? Let's see. For Professor Sharp. Invisibility Potion and the Thunder Brew. Okay. Garlic, use a Venom's Tentacula, and the Magic. Oh, I can do both of those. That's super easy. And I think I know exactly where to do it, too. So let's do... Oh, I don't have a Mandrake with me. Okay, so I need to go back to the room of requirement, plant the Mandrake. Oh, I can use Venomous Tentacula. I'll then at least get that part taken care of. And
abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charms, if you ask me. Nothing to poach in Arranshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble, if you ask me. Legs are far too brittle. That warrants a look. It is? What have you done?
Thank you.
Revelio.
Alright, and... oh, that's a... easy Merlin trial.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Especially not really easy ones like that. Alright, I need to go plant some mandrakes. So go to Hogwarts. Secret rooms. Room of requirement. And it's the small ones for the Mandies. There we go. Mandrake. 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 And there. Okay, and I need... see, I need an invisibility potion and one of those, and the other one, Thunder Brew, that one. Okay, invisibility potion, troll bogies. Don't know where some easy trolls are. And the other one, I need Stench of the Dead. Ah, I do know where some of those guys are, so that's easy to do. Okay. And world map. I need to go here.
Wonder who lives here. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Nope, not yet, because I don't know Wingardium Leviosa yet. And that's the spell that makes this quest, this Merlin trial, really easy. Come on, Infuri, where are you? There you are.
Confringo!
Come on. I know it's not doing any damage to him. But I think there's a thing that requires 100 hit combo. Oh. I'm running out of time. Sense of the dead.
Revelio.
I thought those were flies. Alright, alright, let's go back to the room of requirement. There's a field guide page. Let me grab these field guide pages. Field guide pages. There. Oh, come on. Oh, that didn't do much good. I forgot I have all
I know
the...
what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio.
Yep. One here.
Revelio. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
That's locked behind the door. And yeah, that house is locked too.
Revelio.
Did I already get? Oh, there's a. And did I get that? Must have gotten that one already.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Didn't need to do that. Ah, there it is. Beehives.
Revelio.
No, I don't do. Okay, that one's locked. I didn't even realize there was another house over here. And it's not locked. Oh. It looks like my time for this recording is almost up, so please like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a great day. And want to join me for my next round. And please do leave a comment. Have a great day.